Fishtown, the Swarthmore to Wallingford. It's time for the 38th show of Monsoon Live right here on YouTube. Evanescence with Bring Me to Life, one of the official theme songs to Bash at the Bridge 2015. Hello, America. I am the fighter, the host of this show, the fighter, the weatherman. What can I say? You know, I am who I am. I am Jeffrey Monsoon Mysick. Today, we continue our march towards Bash at the Bridge 2015. And of course, the epic boxing event of the year, me versus Nero, the big battle, September 4th, right here on our YouTube channel. I'm pumped about that. I'm pumped about Bash at the Bridge. I'm pumped about this show. Dude, I'm like, yes! And I have my water ready, so I know I'm gonna need it today. Before we get to our show, there's gonna be a couple things we're gonna talk about real quick. I wanna give a couple shout outs. I love doing this. Shout outs to some of the folks who watch the program, and you know, it's a blessing to come into your homes every week. And we got to give a couple shout outs to a couple buddies of mine. First off, they're right down the road. They're good friends of mine. He and I, just a great friend. You know, he's becoming one of my buddies. Michael. In 2 weeks is going to be his birthday. And I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. We're working on his gift next, after this. So I want to give a shout out to my buddy Michael, my buddy Jose, my buddy Frank, and Josh. All you guys, lots of love. Thank you for you know, just being who you are and being a friend. Second, my number one fan. I do have a number one fan in America. Kind of scary. It's my mom. Mom, love you. I'm actually going to be going home in 2 weeks to see her. So I'm excited. Huge blessing about that. We'll be talking about that probably on Monsoon Live as well. And third, we had 2 birthdays this weekend, and I love talking about this. Number one is Mr. Luke Walton. I'm going to share a story about Luke first. I'm got to. Sorry, Luke, I'm about to embarrass you. You know, you deserve it. You beat me fair and square. Even though the match was stopped by the gym teacher. What can I say? Many years ago, when I believe George W. Bush was president. Yes, George W. Bush was president. Me and Luke actually had a wrestling match in my high school gym. And he, you know, beat me. Dude, I am not a wrestler. I want to be a wrestler. I want to be a boxer. Guess what? I'm fulfilling all those now. Kind of amazing it took like all these years. Anyway, Luke beat me. It was a fun match. I still remember it. And actually, Luke said I earned his respect or something back then. Luke is a great guy. So Luke, this one's out for you. Happy birthday, man. Another one, he's a Christian comedian. I like to embarrass him a little bit because when he was born, Dwight D. Eisenhower was president and the space race was about to begin, and Kennedy, I believe, was in the Senate. And that is Pastor Gordon Douglas. Pastor Gordon, happy 60th birthday. So those are the shout outs to our good folks and friends out there and family. Couple little program notes because we're going to be doing the show a little bit different again. We are going to talk about, real quick, the debate that occurred. We got to talk about the Republican debate. So we're not going to say anything that is biased. We're going to do it right down the middle, what was said at the debate. We're not going to repeat it. We also cannot show the candidates up on the screen. So you're just going to hear me talk about the debate on that part. So you're going to see the weather forecast and the other thing that we're going to talk about. So that's just, it's a legal thing, guys. I got to do that at the top of the show. We're also going to talk about the end of an era on late night news. Jon Stewart stepped down after 16 years. By the way, guys, great finale. Stephen Colbert brought it down. We're going to talk about that as well. But first, Oh, and real quick, we're going to announce the host city for Bash at the Bridge. Finally. But first, the weather forecast from the Monsoon Live Weather Center, i.e. Weather NG, folks. And guess what? The board's up. Let's get to the forecast next. All right, we are back here. Yes, it's time for the weather forecast. I do have a buddy out there. His name is John, who also does the weather forecast. John, watch the master take the field. Just kidding. Basically, this is the map 48 hours from now. You see a cold front coming through. By the way, excluded front with a center low and a warm front. I had to brag a little bit. Anyway, this is going to be coming through our area after some nice high pressure affected our area for the last few days. That is going to be occurring. Basically, Sunday looks great. Your Sunday looks fantastic. Temperatures are going to be in the low 80s to upper 70s. So it's going to be nice. But what's going to happen is that front is going to move through, and that's going to trigger some thunderstorms. So showers and thunderstorms for your Monday night into Tuesday. Monday is going to be 81. Tuesday is going to be 81. But here's the deal, guys. Here on the East Coast, Northeast is going to look freaking phenomenal. The next few days are going to be amazing. Temperatures low to upper 70s to low 80s. Nighttime temperature is 60. The next sign of any warming trend will be occurring on Saturday, and that'll be a high of 87. So right now, the week ahead looks great. We just got to get through Monday and Tuesday thunderstorms, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday look fabulous. And that, of course, is the weather forecast from the Weather NG Center. But today, we're going to talk about what it went down at the Republican debate next. This should be fun. Okay, we are back. Reason why I had to do that, I had to readjust the focus and the camera and all that. But let's get right to it. The Republican debate was done on Thursday. Not going too much into it. Apparently Donald Trump was one of the losers out of it. That was the general consensus of Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and NBC and CBS. So that was consensus. There was a lot of good punchlines. So for your political pundits, you can talk about that. Also, I think the one candidate said Ben Carson showed up, which was freaking amazing. He did really good on that one. Jeb Bush sized up some stuff. So pretty much the Republican debate was exactly what we said it was going to be. Trump did what he did. He spoke what he was saying, and that's what it was. They're also criticizing a lot of the folks who were involved for some of the debate, and I'm just like, let it be. Let it be with some of these guys. As I'm pulling up on my computer all the good information that came out of that debate. Anywho, the Republican debate was great. Next one's going to be with CNN at the Reagan National Library. That's the one with the beautiful Air Force One. Polling numbers for that one is the top 10 will go and get to debate that. By the way, the second half of that debate, there was a doubleheader. 5 p.m. Hewlett-Packard lady apparently did a fantastic job. So that is the Republican debate. Again, we can't put it up on the screen. We really can't talk much about it because of where we're at, and that's just a legal thing. Next, Jon Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Jon Stewart bid farewell to late night TV. Late night news. Jon Stewart ended his 16-year reign. It was more of a love fest with all cameos from all of the original correspondents and a very touching moment. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking the denim off. It's time. Whew! About time I got rid of the denim after all these years. Woo! Don't worry, it's still going to be there. Just felt like taking it off. Gained the look already. Anyway, Stephen Colbert came back and did a very heartfelt thank you. He even told the producers, do not cut to commercial until I'm done. They cut to commercial after he was done. So Stephen Colbert, class act, beautiful moment. John said, we're just part of a long conversation. I'm going to go get a drink. I'll catch you later. And that's how he ended. Bruce Springsteen brought down the house as well. That was Jon Stewart's farewell. Jon Stewart will be missed. I'm sure you know. By the way, all the funny jokes of everybody making fun of him was worth it. Yes, we have the Olympics about to play, which means we're getting closer to the big thing, big announcement, host city of Bash at the Bridge. Anyway, before we go into Bash at the Bridge talk and the other stuff we're about to get into, boxing news. Money Mayweather. Mr. 48-0, Floyd Mayweather has announced he'll take on Andrew Barrow for Mayweather's ring WBA, WBC welterweight title. Mayweather plans to retire. My pick is Mayweather will win. He'll be 49-0, and that go after Rocky Marciano's. He'll tie Rocky Marciano, and that'll be it for Mr. Mayweather. And now, we have a host city. By the way, nothing broke. Yes, with the Olympics playing, I like pizzazz. What do you expect here? We have a host city. Each time we do Bash at the Bridge is where we're going to film it. It's where we're going to spend our entire show at. This year, I have here the lucky winner, the lucky cities. It's 2 of them. First time. So here it is, the blockbuster announcement I've waited to announce tonight. This is from Executive Order 8715. I, the chairman of Monsoon Live, hereby proclaim on show 38, the official site of the 19th edition of Bash at the Bridge 2015, which will take place on Sunday, September 6th. The host cities are Swarthmore and Wallingford, Pennsylvania. They are now the official host cities. Wallingford has, of course, hosted Monsoon Live's Bash at the Bridge multiple times. This is the first time, I believe, that we're combining with Swarthmore. So congratulations to them. They pretty much don't win nothing. Okay, it's not like the Olympics where you have to put on a big show. We already do it here. Okay. Next week, oh my goodness, we're at show 39. Hallelujah. Show 39 for all you football junkies. We're going to talk about the NFL. So if you like football, that's next week. The following week, show 40. Got to give you the update on this one. Show 39, you will see football. Show 40 is focused on the boxing event. Yes, we're going to talk about it right here on the Monsoon Live channel. It's going to be primarily focused on boxing. So show 40, boxing event. We're going to talk about Nero. You're going to see it. You might see a picture of him. You see my opponent. Show 41. The show before the finale, we got a really cool show. We're going to look back on some of our best moments of the past season. Yes, the guys are putting together the clip show. I hate using the words clip show, but it feels right calling it that. But that'll be show 41. And show 42 is Bash at the Bridge 2015 from here in Wallingford. So it's going to be great. But I think we did pretty good today. Today, we just threw this show together. This was one of those shows we just threw together because we know what 39 is. We know what 40 is. We know what 41 is. So it's we just got to get to it. We want to get we have senioritis, okay? We have schoolitis. We're ready to get out for the 2 weeks between our two seasons. Between now and season 13. We're ready to get to the big event. But that's our show for tonight. Stay tuned. The Jeff Chronicles is coming up as well. Also, the boxing promo as well. For all of us here on Monsoon Live, I am Jeffrey Monsoon Meisick. Thank you to the Foundry Church for letting us use of the building and their wonderful equipment here. But for now, we'll see you next week as we go inside the NFL. Following week, boxing. And then we wrap this baby up. Later.